Hi viewers, Vanakkam, Vandanam, Namaskaram. You are watching Aha Namma channel. It's full and full education and entertainment. Watch the video carefully and learn it everything.
Now we see the question number 17. A lot of 20 bulbs contains 4 defective ones. One bulb is drawn at random from that lot. What is the probability that this bulb is defective? Suppose the bulb is drawn, the second question is, it is not defective and is not replaced. Now the bulb is drawn at random from the rest. What is the probability that this bulb is not defective? First, we have to know what is the total number of possible outcomes. So, total number of bulb is 20. So, clearly you know that n of s which is equal to 20. So, in the same manner, we have to find out the probability for the first one. We have to find out that bulb is defective. So, number of favorable outcomes n of a equal to 4. Because in this question, they have to given 4 bulb are defective ones. Because of that, our favorable outcome is n of a, which is equal to 4. So we have to find out the probability. Hence, the probability of getting defective bulb, which is equal to n of a divided by n of s. N of a equal to 4, n of s equal to 20. So 4 by 20. So clearly it can be divisible by fourth table. So 1 time 4 is 4 and 5 times 4 is 20. So clearly you get 1 by 5. Finally it can be written as P of A, which is equal to 1 by 5. And what is the next question? We have to select it is not defective or not replaced. So not defective in the sense we have to select two good ones. We have to select only good ones. So now total number of possible outcomes n of s equal to 20 minus 1 equal to 19. Why I take 20 minus 1 equal to 19? Already they have to give. Now one bulb is drawn at random from the rest. So out of 20 bulb, already we have to select one defective bulb. So 20 minus 1, 19. Number of favorable outcomes n of b, which is equal to 19 minus 4, which is equal to 15. So here 15 bulbs are good one, not defective bulbs. So we have to find out the probability. That probability is not defective. So probability of getting a non-defective bulb, which is equal to 15 by 19. So in this case we can't divisible. So next we move on to question number 21. A lot consists of 144 ball pens, of which 20 are defective and other are good. Nuri will buy a pen if it is good, but will not buy if it is defective. The shopkeeper draws one pen at random and gives it to her. What is the probability that she will buy it? She will not buy it. So total number of possible outcome in the sense, how many pen is there? 144. So she will buy it in the sense, always she will buy only the good one. She will not buy it, that is a defective pen. So number of non-defective pen, which is equal to 144 minus 20, which is equal to 124. So why have to take non-defective pen? That should be she will buy it. That is the first question. We have to find out what is the probability of she took non-defective pen. So number of favorable outcomes n of a, which is equal to 124. So 124 pen are not defective. That should be a good pen. So we have to find out the probability is for good one. Hence, the probability she will buy. So probability of a non-defective pen. So n of a by n of s, 124 by 144. It can be divisible by fourth table. 3 12s are 3 4s are 12, and then 1 4s are 4, 31, and then 3 4s are 12, remaining to 24, 6 4s are, so 31 by 36 is the answer. So next one, number of favorable outcomes, n of b. What is n of b? She will not buy it. How? Which one she will not buy it? The defective pen. So 20 are defective. We take it as that is number of favorable outcomes. So probability she will not buy P of a defective pen is equal to n of b by n of s, 20 by 144. Here we cancel it, 5 by 36. Next we move on to question number 22. So in this condition they have to give one tabular column to find out. And second one, a student argues that there are 11 possible outcomes, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12. Therefore, each of them has a probability 1 by 11. Do you agree with this argument? Justify your answer. So, no number of possible outcomes, n of s which is equal to, you know that if 2 dice are rolled, they have to give an event, sum of 2 dice, the probability. So it can be rolled 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 5, 1, 6. And then another possibility is 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 4, 2, 5, 2, 6. In the box itself they have to given sum of 2 dice. It may be 2, 3, 4, 5 like that. What is the probability? They have to given already 3. So another series, it should be a third one, 3, 1, 3, 2, 3, 3, 3, 4, 3, 5, 3, 6. As the same way, we move on to fourth chance. Because we have to roll 2 die in the sense, it should be another the fourth chance. The fourth series is 4, 1, 4, 2, 4, 3, 4, 4, 4, 5, and then 4, 6. So you have to see the tabular column. It should be 36, 36. Already you know that totally 36. Here we get only 24. Remaining 12 is there. Because up to fourth series we take it. Now we move on to the fifth one. Because the first day get 5, second day 1. First day 5, second day 2. So the same way 5, 1, 5, 2, 5, 3, 5, 4, 5, 5, 5, 6. So finally it should be first possible is 6 and second possible is 1. First possible is 6, second possible is 2. The same way it should be 6, 1, 6, 2, 6, 3, 6, 4, 6, 5, 6, 6. So total number of outcomes, it should be 6 into 6, which is equal to 36. In your answer question itself they have to given in the probability 36. Therefore total number of possible outcomes n of s, which is equal to 36. Out of 36 we have to find out the sum of dice is 2, 3, 4 like that. So first one we have to take favorable outcomes, getting the sum as 3. Already they have to done the sum 2. So now it should be 1, 2, 2, 1. Why I have to take this 1, 2? You check it. 1 plus 2 equal to 3. 2, 1. 2 plus 1 equal to 3. They are asking what is the probability. We have to find out the sum is 3. So this is the favorable outcomes, totally 2. So n of a, which is equal to 2. Already you know that how you find out the probability. Favorable outcomes, number of favorable outcomes by total outcomes. Here 2 is the favorable outcomes. Total should be 36. So probability of getting the sum as 3, which is equal to n of a by n of s, 2 by 36. You have to simplify it by 2 table. 1 times 2 is 2, and then 18 times 2 is 36. So you get 1 by 18. As well as since we have to find out the next one, the sum as 4. So you think what are the possibilities? 1 comma 3, 2 comma 2, 3 comma 1. You have to add that all the values. 1 plus 3, 4. 2 plus 2, 4. 3 plus 1, 4. So this is the condition. Getting the sum as 4, as like 3. So now 3 chance favorable is there. So we can write n of b, which is equal to 3. So here how you find out the probability? In the same manner. Number of favorable outcomes divided by total number of outcomes. So here we have to take probability of getting the sum as 4, which is equal to n of b by n of s equal to 3 by 36. It should be divisible by 3 table. 1 times 3 is 3 and 12 times 3 is 36. 1 by 12 is the answer. And then third question, same way it should be, because it's next one is sum as 5 and another one is sum as 6 and another thing sum as 7, sum as 8, sum as 9, 10, 11, 12, like that we have to take to find out the probability. So here 5, the favorable outcome is 1 comma 4, 2 comma 3, 3 comma 2, 4 comma 1. You have to add that 2 values, you get 5. So n of c equal to 4. Clearly you know that the probability 4 by 36, 1 by 9 is the answer. So it should be divisible by 4th table. 9 4s are 36 and 1 4 is 4. 1 upon 9. So 1 by 9 is the probability. And next you have to move on to the 4th one. It should be sum as, already you know that sum as 6. So 1 comma 5 6, 2 comma 4, 3 comma 3, 4 comma 2, 5, all the values the sum is 6. So totally 1 2 3 4 5. So we can take n of d equal to 5. So each and every event I will take a, b, c, d, like that the event. Hence the probability of getting sum which is as 6 equal to n of d divided by n of s, which is equal to 5 by 36. Here 5 is a prime number, we can't simplify it more. So 36 is a composite number. So 5 is a prime number. So 36 may not be divisible by 5th table. So remaining 4 homework. What are they? The sum as 7, sum as 9, sum as 10 and sum as 11. You have to work it as your homework. And then next thing, what is justify your answer? What we have to justify? It should be the value is 1 by 11. I do not agree with that argument given here. Justification has already been given in the part 1 because there is no the probability 1 by 11. So the question number 23, a game consists of tossing a 1 rupee coin 3 times and not noting its outcome each time. Hanif wins if all the tosses give same result. 3 heads or 3 tails, and losses otherwise. Calculate the probability. So number of possible outcomes, it should be head head head, head head tail, head tail head, tail head head, tail tail head, head tail tail, tail head tail, tail tail. So totally 8 possible outcomes is there. So they have to given Hanif want to win in the sense it should be all the trials should be same. What is that? All are head or all are tail. So number of favorable outcome which is equal to Hanif wins the tosses give the same result. 3 head or 3 tails and losses otherwise. So number of favorable outcomes n of a which is equal to 6. Hence the required probability is equal to n of a by n of s, 6 by 8, 3 by 4. it can be simplified by 2 table. Next we move on to question number 24. A die is thrown twice. So already you know that twice, in the sense the sample space is 1 comma 1 1 comma 2, like that. What is the probability? 5 will not come up either time. 5 will come up at least one. The first one should be 5 will not come either time, so we have to take the result without 5. The second one, it can be at least one time. So number of possible outcomes, already you know that the previous sum, 1 comma 1 1 comma 2 1 comma 3 1 comma 4 up to 6 comma 1 6 comma 2 6 comma 3 6 comma 4 6 comma 5 6 comma 6. Totally 6 into 6, totally we get 36 possible outcomes when we have to roll 2 die or a die in a 2 times. So total number of possible outcomes, n of s, which is equal to 36. So first we have to take 5 will not comes up either time. 5 will not comes up either time, in the sense we have to take without 5. So if I take 5 will comes either time, first we have to find out what is the probability 5 will appear at least either time or one time. Next we move on to it not will appear. So the favorable outcomes we have to take, it should be 1 comma 5 2 comma 5 3 comma 5 4 comma 5 5 comma 1 5 comma 2 5 comma 3 5 comma 4 5 comma 5 5 comma 6 and 6 comma 5. Totally 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 outcomes. It should be 11 outcomes, all are it present 5. N of A, which is equal to 11. So clearly we know that the probability, so total outcomes we have 36, favorable outcome is 11, the probability is 11 by 36. That should be P of A, which is equal to 11 by 36, but we have to find out P of A bar. What we have to find out, the 5 will not comes up either time. So because of that we have to find out probability of A. So n of A by n of s, which is equal to 11 by 36, we can't simplify it more because 11 is a prime number. Now we have to find out probability, it will not comes up either time. We have to write as P of A bar. So already you know that how you have to find out P of A bar. P of A plus P of A bar, which is equal to 1. So because of that, P of A bar, which is equal to 1 minus P of A. This is the condition to find out the value. What is it? Rest. So P of A bar equal to 1 minus P of A. So 1 minus 11 by 36, it should be 36 into 1, 36, and minus 11, you get 25. So 25 by 36 is the probability of 5 will not comes up either time. So P of A bar, which is equal to 25 by 36. So already you know that 11 chances is 5 is in present. So remaining 25 is there. So 25 by 36. So next we have to find out the 5 will appear at least once. If 5 will comes at least once. At least once means maximum, minimum we need 1 5 in presence. Maximum we take 2 3 4 whatever it is, but minimum in that possible favorable outcomes we have only 1 5. We have to take it. Is nothing but we have to find out n of A, the same answer we have to take it. Here B, you know the chances, everything. You have totally 11 chances from 1 comma 5 2 comma 5 to 6 comma 5, totally 11 chances. N of B equal to 11. So we have to find out the probability 5 will comes at least once, which is equal to P of B equal to N of B by N of S equal to 11 by 36. So we can't simplify it again. So 11 is a prime number. So Now it's the last and final question in this exercise. Which of the following argument are correct and which are not correct? Give reason for your answer. In this argument, we have to give the answer. What is the correct argument and which one is the wrong argument? If two coins are tossed simultaneously, you know the two coins in the sense, some possible is there. There are three possible outcomes. One is two head, two tails, or one of each. Therefore, each of this outcome, the probability is 1/3. They have to given. And second one is, if a die is thrown, a single die, there are two possible outcomes. An odd number and also are in even number. The probability of getting an odd number is 1/2. So here you have to see the first question. We have to find out the solution for that. So I will take the first question is incorrect argument. Why I have to say that is incorrect argument? I have to given the reason by followingly. You have to read the question again. You have to coin the two coin tossed means it should be head head, tail tail, head tail, tail head are the possible outcomes. We have to toss the two coins. The possible outcome it should be head head, head tail head, and then tail tail. These are the possible outcomes. They have to take the possibility of two head and possibility of two tails or one of each. So you consider total number of outcome is 4. The first probability we have to take the probability of two head in the sense only one. It should be 1/4. Only one it comes, head comma head is only one times is there. 1/4 is the probability. So there is no 1/3 in the first one. And the second thing, it should be two tails. Here in the last chances we get two tails. It also appear only one time. So it's clearly you know that the probability of two tails also 1/4. This is also is not equal to the probability is 1/3. And next another condition, it should be at least once. One of each. So the probability one of each is equal to 2/4. We have to simplify it. We get 1/2. In this 3 probability, we no need to get the probability is 1/3. So already I told you this is the incorrect argument. So by comparing these 3, there is no 1/3. It can be observed that for each outcomes, the probability is not 1/3. So this incorrect argument. And the second one, we have to throw a die. So I will say first this one is correct, because we have to find out that should be a probability of an odd number or probability of an even number. It shows the probability is 1/2. So I will say that is correct, because half of the element is even number and half of the element is odd number. That is the probability. So because of that I am saying that is the correct argument. The reason is when a die is thrown, a possible outcome 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Total number of outcomes we have to take totally 6. So you have to observe what are the odd numbers here. 1, 3, 5. These are the odd numbers. Totally 3. So out of 6, 3 is the half. And remaining what are the even numbers? 2, 4, 6. This is also half. So probability of odd number 3/6. We simplify, we get 1/2. The same manner we have to take, already you know that 3 even number is there. 2, 4, 6 is the even number. So simultaneously we get the probability of even number also. We get 3/6. Out of 6, 3 is the even number. We simplify it, we get 1/2. Now you observe this two probability. The first probability is also 1 by 2. The second probability also 1 by 2. In that condition they have to given, we have to find out the probability of even number or odd number. The probability is 1 by 2. So that argument is correct. So that's why you have to say correct argument. It can be observed that for each outcomes the probability is 1 by 2.
Thank you for watching நம்ம சேனல். இந்த வீடியோ உங்களுக்கு பிடிச்சிருந்ததுன்னா கமெண்ட் பண்ணுங்க, லைக் பண்ணுங்க, ஷேர் பண்ணுங்க. மறக்காம இந்த சேனலை சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணிட்டு பக்கத்துல இருக்கக்கூடிய பெல் பட்டனை ட்ரைன் தட்டுங்க.